Yeah, you don't have to see it, but it's my life and I'll kill you.
Yeah, but
no, I will kill you if you don't show me right now. I will kill you and I will hide you and I will cut you up and put you in the dirt right now. Pull it up. If you have it, pull that up. Because if not, I'm going to kill you and then he's going to kill you again. So just do it. Pull that up right now. You got that pull that up. I'm going to kill you. You don't understand. I don't give a I've never killed anybody in my life, but I will kill you because you're with me. You're with me in my life right now. If I saw a video of you doing anything that you didn't want people to see, I would show you the video so you could tell me what the happened. You're playing games with me, telling me you saw some now you're saying you didn't see some you're with me. I'm going to you up. I don't think you understand. And it's not going to be my hands, and it's not going to be blood on my hands. Someone else is going to do it. So you have to tell me right now, and I'm recording this whole shit. FYI, tell me what the you're talking about. Because this is not cool. We're not playing. I'm not playing with you, Sujit. Like, you saw some Yes, you're my brother. Be my brother and tell me what you saw. You're going to be able to find it?
Just like Diddy on trial right now, when Cassie had that motherfucking baby, she needs to be on trial. Like, period. I don't understand. Like, where is the accountability at? Like, everybody needs to be on trial. Whoever was there. Because, I mean, if they saying it's illegal to do that type of stuff, then everybody that was there needs to be in trouble. Oh, but they not because they took the stand. Like, no, Cassie she needs to go her ass to jail when she have that baby. Like, period. That man better be, he could be a good ass father because what? Like, what the fuck? No, send her ass to jail too. She participated. Sometimes she say she was always drunk. Dude, the escort said it don't seem like she was drunk or high when she said certain things. Like, come on now. Every time you messed with somebody, you was not drunk or high. And you could have got out of that and you stayed in it. For what? Oh, because you was so scared of him. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, she needs to be on trial. Everybody needs to be on trial. Just like everybody needs to be in trouble. Not just Diddy. Everybody. Fuck is you talking about? Y'all ass slow as hell. Don't be like... Just like Diddy on...
It's funny to me because I feel like this whole RICO trial has proven a few things. One, why was Cassie given immunity if she's innocent? Innocent people don't need immunity. Two, when she found out that that dude had the tape, she got mad and threatened him, right? So clearly to me, she seems like a criminal. She should be Diddy's co-defendant, but she's not. She's the one, testifying against him, which is strange. Three, the fact that she was so mad about that guy having the tape told me something that's very true with female psychology. They're willing to do anything so long as they can get away with it. If they get away with it, no problem. But the minute they get caught, oh, now they're tucking their tail. Now they got a whole change of heart. Now they're upset. Then why do it? Why do something that you'd be embarrassed for people to find out? As an adult. Okay? You did this as an adult. All right? But, there's double standards for men and women. Men have one set of rules. Women have another set of rules. I get it. But we got to keep things honest. We got to keep things fair. Anyway, we got more people's takes on why Cassie is not innocent. Let's take a listen.
Then she released the tape, somehow got the tape out, which I think was really brave. I tend to agree with you. I think the only part that I struggle with is that, and this is philosophical again, so I'm not casting any judgment, but when the victim then victimizes, think about that person who she victimized. And they're like, no, I distinctly remember Cassie threatening me because this has come out and they've shared text messages throughout this lawsuit of her threatening people and saying, I'm going to have this done to you or whatever. Obviously with herself feeling threatened as she described because she felt like, well, a person could release a tape of her at this freak off. And I'm like, okay, but what about that person? If they experience, their experience is actually, Cassie victimized me. It gets so convoluted, but I think you do have to kind of go back to the beginning and go, then she released the tape.
Yeah. How can you be a victim if you out here also victimizing other people? What about that dude that she threatened? You threatened him. You said that you're not going to get your hands dirty. You're not going to get blood on your hands. You're going to have him killed. You can't talk like that. That's terroristic threats. Who else could do this? Could threaten someone else and get away with it and then say, oh, well, I'm a victim. I can't. Bro, black people, we've been victims. Black people in these bad neighborhoods, they're victims too. They can't go around threatening people, robbing people, killing people and say, well, we're victims. We get to victimize. So the fact that the government wants to protect Cassie and throw Diddy under the bus. It should set an example of what we've been talking about this entire time, where there's a war against men, where women are not held to the same standard as men are, right? In fact, you could get away with your crimes. You could get away with your bad behavior. Men, we can't. Cassie should be sitting right next to Diddy, and she should not have any bail for what she did. She participated. She is a Maxwell Ghislaine. She's a Ghislaine Maxwell to this case. Absolutely, absolutely. Because she helped hire the people that they're accusing Diddy of trafficking. So if Diddy's a trafficker, so is Cassie, because Cassie made the phone calls. There is no crime that you could commit and say someone else told me to commit it and get away with it. There's no crime. At least not for men. I can't say some woman told me to go rob you, so I robbed you, and now I can get away with it. As an adult. Maybe as a child, but as an adult. We treat women like children. Cassie's being treated like she's a 12-year-old child in this case. That she only did what she was told to do. That she had no agency of her own. That she wasn't wise enough, clever enough, or thoughtful enough to fight for her freedom. And I just refuse to believe that. I really refuse to believe that. I really refuse to believe Cassie is a victim. I mean, you heard the audio. You heard the audio. You know what I'm saying? That girl is not innocent. She is dangerous. And they still have her at large. She's dangerous. She's a danger to society. There's no way you can tell me Diddy gave her those lines. Oh yeah, just tell them, it's not gonna be any blood on your hands. Threaten to murk them twice. You threaten to murk them, and said they're gonna be murked again. Yell at them, scream. There's no way. He probably wasn't even there. In fact, I heard that she recorded that video and audio, kind of incriminated herself, but she recorded it to send to Diddy, so she could, so he could know that people got the tapes. Anyway, if a girl reacts this way about anything, you know she's guilty. You know she's guilty, the way she's reacting. Anyway, here's a man giving his opinion why Cassie is not innocent.
I take that shit back. Cassie ain't a fucking victim. I'm looking at the case. That bitch initiating the freak-offs. She told a nigga I was doing the freak-offs because she ain't want the nigga to do it with nobody else. She said she's always ready for a freak off. Yo, alright, now this shit is getting to the point where this shit is scary. You can't even be freaky no more. Because y'all bitches just turn that shit around into some shit.
Yeah, you can't be freaky no more. It's illegal to be freaky now. You know what I'm saying? You get a freako thrown at you. Look, to me, I'm not saying Diddy a good person. He did put hands on her. He did put hands on her. That's not right. I don't think you should be putting hands on a woman. I agree with that. That's bullying. I don't agree with that, okay? You shouldn't put no hands on a woman. But I also, at the same time as I agree that that's wrong, I agree that a woman should not be able to threaten a man with immunity. That's one. A woman should not be able to participate in illegal activity with immunity. Just because she's pregnant. Just because you want to save her image. Just because you feel like she's been victimized. What happened to that one girl? There was a story about this girl who was kidnapped and she was forced, to sleep with this man or whatever. And she was an S worker, right? She was forced into, right? So she was literally trafficked. And she ended up taking the life of the man that trafficked her. And she's doing time. She's doing like 50 years in jail. Why? Because the person that she killed was white? It makes you wonder. It makes you go, right? And this man, you would think, all right, we should give her some leeway because he did kidnap her and trafficked her and force himself onto her. We should give her some leeway. They didn't give her no leeway. No. I can't think of the name of the case. If you guys remember the name of that case, please let me know. But I don't know what's going to happen in this Diddy trial. I think it's just insane what's going on. God bless America. God bless Diddy. God bless Cassie, her whole family. I don't know how anybody's going to recover from this. Whether you go to jail or not, this is just insane. There's no way Cassie could do another interview without having to address a lot of these accusations, without having to address this audio, without having to address the video. I heard the jurors got to see the freak-offs. They played the freak-offs in court. Unbelievable. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Channel's blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see y'all over there.